German classes and all that. Honestly, I don't remember what we did last time in this game. It's been like 3 weeks. Uh, did I start this page yet? No. I think I'm gonna start that page today. Good aside from this. Alright. I'm not gonna be going full force with the voice acting today. Just because of the coughing. My throat is still not 100% better. You should have heard me yesterday. I sounded like full on ASMR. uh, there was a certain someone that I wanted to talk to yesterday, and I was gonna go extra ASMR-y just to make them uncomfortable. But it didn't work out, so that's okay. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Maybe the other day. I'm starting to lose track of the days right now. Was it last time that I was going on about how these three characters here are so adorable that they deserve their own story? Like, I ship it. OT3. And I think I was saying that she was going to fall down the stairs and they were going to catch her or something. Is Nightbot still being a butt? Yep. Nightbot, why you do this? I see it as a user. How is that possible if I modded it? I don't understand you, Nightbot. I feel like reporting you. Alright, counted your money today. You got some good money. Being your usual sugar daddy self. Okay. Trying to deal with this cough. No matter how much I hate it, as a student, I have to follow the timetable. Nightbot is down for skinny as well. What the hell's going on, man? Nightbot, why you do this? I wonder how the professional streamers are doing about that. I headed to the music room with heavy steps. I felt like I had a 10-ton iron chain tied to my legs. Oh, we were going to Yuri's class. Okay. Hello, Louisa, darling. How are you? You still dealing with the jet lag? Poor thing. I've never experienced it because I don't travel much. And when I do travel, I've never gone that far. Furthest I went was, I don't know if you count Canada or Puerto Rico, because it's like almost like a straight line up and down from each other. Alright, so we got Louisa, Justin, and Poker Girl. Welcome, welcome. Even in my seat, I felt like I was sitting on a bed of thorns the whole time. Ouch! As Yuri entered the music room, girls here and there gasped. Yuri was wearing an elegant black suit. Ooh, different outfit? The suit fit his lean arms and legs perfectly. It really was an awe-inspiring look. I want to see. No, why are they describing a different outfit and then not showing it? That makes me salty. I hate when I think a lot of dating games do that and I'm like, "No." Twitch kept redirecting you to Nin? That's weird. I shouldn't be hosting her anymore if I'm streaming. That's weird. Very strange. He is really handsome. The problem's that he's black on the inside. Uh, Black on the inside. Ah, hello, Coco. No, you didn't miss anything. Just that she's heading to music class, and yes, freezing. Really, game? Like, really? You didn't miss much, just me coughing and talking a little. The hairpin Yuri gave me was in my uniform jacket. I unconsciously put my hand in my pocket and fidgeted with the hairpin. Why in the world did he give me this? Is this another part of those moves he makes on girls all the time? Nope, I didn't see your DM message, Poke Girl.
음. 자, 그럼 수업을 시작하도록
Ooh,
하지.
the music.
모두 주목.
Every time I hear this music, it reminds me of Bone Daddy. But I know it also goes for Yuri too. The two suave, mature men who are both a little crazy. Now let's start class. Everyone pay attention. Oh god, I'm gonna have such a hard time voice acting today, aren't I? Well, like I said at the beginning, I'm not gonna go full force with it. Gotta save my voice for Apollo Justice. I'm gonna see if maybe if Pharaoh's up for it, we could record later tonight. But if he's not, then we'll wait. Yeah, that's his usual outfit, even though they were describing him wearing a different one, apparently. I'm salty. I wanted to see him looking suave and sophisticated and all black. Yuri lightly tapped the blackboard. I felt like I caught his eyes when I raised my head. And at that moment, Yuri's lips flinched a bit for some reason. Huh. Flinched? Oh, is she wearing it? Is she wearing the hair thing he gave her? I think he wants to say something. I believe Beatrice is a female skeleton. He has a male one too. I forgot what he named it. Lips can't really flinch. I think Twitch would have been the appropriate description. No one records with you? Well, Justin, when I find the right project, I will definitely message you, man. I'm just waiting for the right game to come along. Something that needs your specific expertise. The one time I wanted to have Poke Girl with me, with her specialty was the Sherlock Holmes, and then that one didn't work out, so I felt bad about that. You just Googled it, and yeah, apparently it isn't just for eyes. This is the first time I've ever seen it used for anything other than eyes. Huh. Interesting. But Yuri soon turned his head to the blackboard so I couldn't see his face. Hmm? Did I see it wrong? Yuri cleared his throat and started class.
음악은 사람의 마음을 풍요롭게 하는 매력적인 마법이다. 음악을 들을수록 사람의 마음은 깊고 넓어지게 되지.
Music is a charming form of magic that fulfills people's hearts. The more people listen to music, the deeper and larger their hearts become. Lately, I've been in a very heavy-duty music mode, like musical anime. So yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Yuri was serious today for some reason.
그리고 어느 순간 그 음악에 빠져 사람들은 자신도 모르게 멜로디에 매료되어 스스로에게 체면을 걸게 되는 법.
And at one point, they become so enraptured by the melody they hypnotize themselves.
위풍당당 행진곡을 들으면 이 세상에서 가장 용감한 군인이, 세레나데를 들으면 이 세상에서 가장 달콤한 사랑에 빠진 듯한 느낌이 들지.
They feel like becoming the bravest soldier with a proud march, and the most romantic lover with a sweet serenade.
그렇기 때문에 난 음악으로 사람의 마음을 지배할 수 있다고 믿고 있다.
Okay, I was following you up until this statement here. This worries me. It makes me feel like you're trying to brainwash people with music. Like, Yuri, please, don't do that. That's bad. That's why I believe music can control a person's mind. Yuri continued with a serious face. He was actually acting like a teacher this time. Creepy one, but a teacher nonetheless. It was so unfamiliar and odd that I ended up focusing during the whole class.
음악의 매력은 이뿐만이 아니야. 사람에게 부족한 감성을 채워주는 것에는 음악만한 것이 없지.
This isn't the only appeal of music. It also gives back your sensitivity.
하지만 음악에 있어 한 가지 단점은 바로 직접 체험해야만 알 수 있다는 거야. 교과서에 나온 글만 가지고는 음악의 진정한 매력을 알 수 없어.
But one shortcoming of music is that you have to experience it for yourself. You can't know the real charms of music just by reading it from a textbook.
그런 의미로 이번 학력 평가는 필기 시험과 함께 체험형 실습을 병행하도록 하겠다. 연주회, 콘서트, 아무 장르라도 좋아.
Look at you being a good teacher. I'm impressed, Yuri. In that sense, the exam this time will require an actual experience along with knowing the theory. It can be going to a concert, recital, or anything. We'll definitely see, Polka Girl. But I'm glad you're streaming on your own nowadays. Good for you. Yuri says, "You will love me," tries to hypnotize with a trumpet. I, for one, don't find trumpets that appealing, but okay.
음악 공연을 보고 와서 티켓을 제출하는 사람에게는 중간고사 때 특별히 가산점을 주도록 하지.
I will give extra points for anyone who goes to a music concert and brings back the ticket. That's something I've had to do for school. Yep. The kids stir. An assignment where you hand in a ticket. The last music teacher made us sing or write music sheets. This was a bit fresh. Other students looked interested too. His instrument is a flute? Wait, teacher being Yuri being a good teacher looks outside for fear of snow in summer.
이건 너희뿐만 아니라 전학년 공통 사항이다. 체험을 통해 견문을 넓히자는 취지의 프로그램이지. 이미 교장 선생님께도 허락을 맡아놨다.
This isn't just for your class, but the whole school. I want the students to actually experience music. The principal has already approved. Speaking of music, Louisa, I need to talk to you about your music. One of your songs that I bought, I'm like super duper obsessed with right now. Like I keep replaying it when I'm trying to write. And yeah, I need to talk to you about it actually. Please remind me. I will probably forget. Alright, so Saturdays will be your usual. Sounds good.
이에 관해 질문이 있다면 나에게 따로 면담을 신청하도록. 물론 사랑스러운 여자아이와의 면담은 언제든지 환영이다.
If you have any questions concerning this, come to my office hours privately. Of course, I always welcome sweet girls. Okay, there he's going back to being a pervert as usual. Yuri winked towards the girls. The girls cheered. Well, thank you for the invitation, Polka Girl. I don't think you need my help, though. You're doing pretty well on your own. Oh, no problem, Louise. I'm a big fan of your music. Some sweet jams. I bought it from iTunes, but I know that she gets more money from a different website. I forgot the name. Please feel free to share the link, Louisa. I feel like I want to throw something. Should I just report him? I thought he was being a serious teacher for once.
자, 그러면 오늘의 본격적인 수업을 시작하겠다. 자, 미안. 오늘 소개할 악보와 자료들을 안 가져왔고. 반장.
No, then I'll start today's class. How many times are you gonna say now? Okay, the way they wrote this is kind of hard to say. Oh, I didn't bring the music sheets for today. Where's the class president?
네?
Yes? Yes, band camp, that's right. At Yuri's words, Soy raised her hand and stood up in a flash. By the way, hearing the fact that Apple's gonna cancel iTunes pisses me off, and I'm worried, like, what's gonna happen to all my music and stuff. Because I have some TV show episodes and all of the Sherlock Holmes episodes. So I'm a little salty. Yeah, Poke Girl, I would really, really recommend you don't do long streams like that in the future. It's a little too much for you and for your viewers. That's why I limit myself to like 2 hours. You don't have to do 2 hours, but if you do like, I don't know, 4 or 5 is fine. Like you did last time. I think you did like 5 hours. It's not good for your health. Have to look for the iTunes link. You can also listen on Spotify or whatever. Yeah, I heard it's being canceled. I don't know what's gonna happen. I didn't look it up or anything. At Yuri's words, Soy raised her hand and stood up in a flash. Our girl Soy, what's up, girl? Her eyes sparkled.
교무실에 신분은 좀 갖다 줄래? 라고 부탁하고 싶지만 귀여운 여자아이가 들기에는 좀 많은데. 다시 자리에 앉아.
Is that what's happening? I'm very confused. I don't know. As long as it still works so that I can have my music. Can you go to the teacher's office for me? No, I was about to ask you that, but it's too heavy for a cute... excuse me. For a cute girl to carry. Sit down. At Yuri's words, Soy sat down looking disappointed. Yuri stroked his chin as if contemplating, and looked around the class to pick someone to run the errand. Watch him pick us, even though we're a cute girl. Quotation marks. Yeah, I heard about the new Harry Potter thing. Basically Pokemon Go, but with Harry Potter. You have always hated the iTunes app. I don't have the app. I just have iTunes on my computer, I guess? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Let's see. Should I make the useless boys do it?
그런 식의 남녀 차별은 반대합니다. 그리고 선생님, 저희 반에는 선생님 전속 메이드도 있잖아요.
Yep, they're gonna make us go. Make her go. Boo! I oppose such sexist discrimination. And Mr. Yuri, you have your own maid in our class. A boy raised his hand and complained. Suddenly, the whole class looked at me. Boo! Sexism towards males. Boo! Apparently. I couldn't do anything and just sat there breaking out in cold sweat.
맞아요. 원래 심부름은 메이드가 하는 거잖아요.
Yeah, a maid's supposed to run your errands.
시끄러워. 내가 방금 말했잖아. 여자아이가 들기엔 무겁다고. 그리고 그 아이는 그런 심부름을 하려고 있는 아이가 아니야.
Aw, defending her.
Be quiet. I just told you it's too heavy for a girl to carry, and she's not here to run petty errands for me.
The girl stirred at what Yuri said.
시키려고 메이드를 쓰지 않으면 언제 쓴다는 거야?
Ooh, here we go. People being rude. If you don't use a maid for errands, when do you use her?
유리 선생님, 그냥 메이드에게 시켜버려요.
Mr. Yuri, just let the maid do it.
글쎄, 그 아이는 심부름꾼이 아니라니까. 그런 식으로 말하는 건 삼가해줬으면 하는데.
I told you, she doesn't run errands. I wish you'd stop saying things like that.
아니라고? 그럼 뭐예요?
Then what does she do?
Yuri looked annoyed. Go and bitch slap some girls. Get in trouble. Oh no. Yuri, don't do it.
At seeing him feel uncomfortable, the girl started to stir. Ah, no. If he says more, the girls will misunderstand again. I had to raise my hand. Mr. Yuri, I'll do it. I've been exercising a lot, so I can carry heavy things. Just ask Bone Daddy, I mean, Mr. Eugene. As I raised my hand and stood up, everyone stared at me. Now everything will be fine if I just go and...
안 돼요.
No! Yonho, who was sitting still, suddenly stood up. He can't carry nothing. Look at those little twig arms. We know they're not even real arms since apparently you, you don't have them. That was funny. That episode. And he gives his arms away or something. I tried to tell him with my eyes that it's fine, but Yonho couldn't see. Oh, apparently he doesn't have eyes either, since he can't see. Okay, game. What more will you take from poor Yonho? Even I feel bad for him now. Damn, this poor boy. First, he's always being used as a sacrifice when they're coming out of the limo. He's like forever the Sakura snack. Oh, my throat. Oh, no. Don't laugh, Binks. Whew. I got hot from laughing. Thanks to that, the girls started to glare more. Uh-oh. Yonho ruined everything.
여자가 혼자 들기는 무겁다고 하시잖아요. 제가 란스와 다녀오겠습니다.
Yeah, 40 pounds isn't that much, Poke Girl. Just saying. He said it's too heavy for a girl. I'll go with Lance. Lance, who was sitting still, frowned. He's like, darn it, Minio Leba. How dare you? No wonder he's pissed. He has to go run errands for Yuri all of a sudden. He'll probably start nagging us for involving him in this. Sorry. I'm alright. Just still sick.
꼬맹이는 됐고 그냥 덩치 큰 녀석들을 시킬 거야.
Never mind the kiddo. I'm just gonna have someone big do it.
God, we are dragging this out forever. The kids started booing again. Yuri, why don't you just go get it, huh? At this point. I should decide quickly, even if it's just for Yuri. Oh, I have to make the decision? Really? I'm sorry. I don't think Yonho is gonna be able to do it, and the girls will get pissed. So I'll just go. I took a step forward. Okay, I probably should have saved beforehand, but I'm not gonna always keep saving all the time. Before stuff. I took a step forward. Mr. Yuri, I'll just go ahead.
글쎄, 네가 갈 필요 없다니까.
I told you you don't have to.
It's fine. I've moved skeleton models for Mr. Bone Daddy, I mean Eugene, anyways. Then I'll be back. I opened the classroom door and hurried out to the hallway. I no longer felt the stairs, only as the door closed. I let out a huge sigh as soon as I got out of the classroom. Is it because of the girls who came to me earlier? I'm suddenly really tired. I feel troubled. I feel upset about being called the maid and getting embarrassed in front of everyone. But what's more upsetting is that I can't explain everything truthfully. And I hate that the boys are worrying with me too. The more I think about it, the more gloomy I feel. Oh, thank you for the bits, Coco. The rainbow bits. Woo! Pride. They're so cute.
Yuri, I need to talk to Bone Daddy about Jackie.
This won't do. Oh, and Polka Girl, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. You guys are sweet. I walked energetically on purpose. Thinking about it will only make me sad. Let's just finish getting those prints. The sound of my steps rang through the silent hallway. A few moments later... Ugh! This is heavier than I thought. As Yuri said, the music sheets were too heavy for a girl to carry alone. I couldn't raise my back at all, the papers. So many stairs left to climb. Another set of stairs appeared in front of my eyes. Ooh, this is dangerous. Oh well. The moment I was about to step on the stairs again...
여기서 뭐해?
Who's this? Sounds like Tay? The new unicorn bit animation is suggestive according to Pharaoh? Oh? Haven't seen it.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Yep, it was Tay. Sometimes it feels almost like they're trying to ship us with Tay. He must be like
The main choice, the canon choice of the game.
which is kind of annoying. It's like, bruh, I chose who I chose. He's not even available right now. Stop forcing him in my face all the time. I raised my head and found Tay coming down from the stairs. And that does happen in some Otome games, that the main guy still has a prominent role, even when you're not in his path. And it's like, dude, wait your turn. Let the other boys get love first. Tay, ah!
너
Jackie.
When I was raising my head to look at Tay, I lost my balance. Uh-oh. See? Typical romantic moment, and it's happening with Tay instead of Yuri. Oh, man. Justin, I don't know why you keep saying you want him to have a country accent. He's Korean. Then again, I'm kind of giving Lance a British accent, so I guess I can't judge there. As I fell down, all the music sheets I was holding on to fluttered into the air. The stairs and hallway were covered with paper. Wait, what? Pharaoh said that? Why did he say that? I'm sure... I would have to understand the context, but Jesus. Pharaoh, please. Oh no. What am I going to do? I carefully stacked the paper left in my hands onto the side. And I crouched down on the floor and started gathering the scattered music sheets. I like this music. It's the main theme song, but it's like with a harp. Sounds pretty. Of course it had to do with the game, but Jesus, Pharaoh. You're associating it because of barbecue? Really, Justin? He's been sort of set up as Yuri's rival. Oh, that makes sense, Coco. Yes, very good, very good. That makes total sense. A talking toilet was involved. Oh, jeez.
잠시만.
Jackie, wait.
At that moment, Tay hurried down the stairs and sat down next to me. And he stopped my hand. Huh?
내가 할게.
I'll do it.
Tay didn't say another word and calmly started gathering all the paper. So that must mean during Lance's route, which I plan to do next, that would mean that Red will be more prominent because he's Lance's rival. And I guess the only one who doesn't have a rival is Yonho. Unless suddenly some random other guy will show up. No, Yonho's rival is himself. Dark Yonho appears. Sorry, Justin, I don't like barbecue. Don't like barbecue sauce. Don't like barbecue at all. Did I say that? He didn't say another word and call me. Maybe I did say this, I don't know. I tried to help, but Tay stopped me every time. I felt like I was troubling him. I felt bad for Tay.
자, 여기 있어.
There, here you go.
Tay was about to hand me the music sheets, but stopped.
그런데 왜 이 무거운 걸 너 혼자 들고 온 거야?
But why were you carrying all this by yourself?
They weren't that heavy. It's fine. Actually, they were heavy, but I pretended to be fine in front of Tay. But Tay just silently looked at the sheets. The bed sheets? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Uh, I can't wait to play Yonho's route, and I'm gonna laugh so hard if it is everything we've been joking about all this time, that there's more to him, that he's actually like bad deep down. Or that, not that he's bad, but maybe he does have a split side of him or something. Give you your bits back immediately. Justin, please. Just because I don't like barbecue doesn't mean that I'm a monster. I just don't like it.
이건 악보잖아.
These are
설마 유리가 너한테 이런 심부름을 시킨 건 아니겠지?
these are music sheets. Did Yuri make you do this?
See, Coco and Louisa and Justin and I are all hoping so. His route, everyone else disappears one by one. Oh my god, like a horror game. Oh, that would be so creepy. Tay asked me sharply like he did this morning. I couldn't say no and just stayed quiet. You didn't even defend Yuri. Yuri didn't want you to go. Girl, what are you doing? You are feeding into this epic rivalry. That's not good. Tay's face hardened. I feel like I ratted him out. Girl, please. Please. Jackie, what you doing, girl?
왜 유리가 너한테 이런 걸 시켜?
Why would Yuri make you do this?
Yandere. Yep, that's what we're all suspecting regarding Yonho. Well, he didn't make me. I mean, the situation was a bit... but it's really nothing. I'm fine. But I have to go now. I'll be in trouble if I'm late. Give it here. Thanks for helping.
이 무거운 걸 또 너 혼자 들고 가겠다고? 어디까지 들고 가면 돼?
All you have to do is ask him to help you, girl. He's already helped you this much.
You want to carry all this by yourself again? Where should I take them?
Tay didn't hand me the sheets and just held on to them. I felt flustered and waved my hands. No, it's fine. Just give it here. Weren't you going somewhere?
내일은 신경 쓰지 마. 그것보다 앞장서.
No.
내가 옮겨줄게.
Tay, I already see what's gonna happen. First of all, Yuri's gonna see that you're with her and he's gonna flip his shit. He's gonna be super jealous. Second of all the girls, including Soy, will see that you are with her and they will flip their shit and be jealous. This does not sound like a good idea at all. You reward yourself with chocolate? Nothing wrong with that.
Don't care about that. Just lead me to the classroom. I'll carry it for you.
If Tay takes these to the music room for me... I felt nervous at the thought. See? Come on, girl. You're smart, right? Be smart. As I stood there with a gloomy face, Tay looked at me curiously.
너 왜 그래?
Jackie, what's wrong?
You know what people call me these days? If they see you helping me, they'll definitely say the maid's shoving around the hot five. Tay's face fell too. He looked like he felt sorry, but I didn't feel good to see it. Tay's always trying to help me, but I just wanted to get out of this situation and reached my hands towards Tay. Thanks for helping anyways. Now, give me those sheets. I'll go by myself from here. Tay let out a sigh.
여기서 뭐 하는 겁니까?
Oh, it's Lance. He probably got worried.
What are you doing?
Huh? There's your knight in shining armor. Yeah, Lance boy. I can't wait to get to his route. I think it's going to be interesting. Now Lance approached us from where Tay was standing before. Lance! Lance was frowning like before. He looked like he was in a bad mood. What are you doing here? Weren't you in class? Lance is supposed to be in class in the music room. At my question, Lance walked towards us and let out a sigh.
맞습니다. 다만 악보를 가지러 간 사람이 함흥차사라 알아보러 나온 겁니다. 물론 지시를 받고서 말이죠.
I am, but the person who went to get the music sheets didn't come back. Of course, the teacher told me to go see what happened. He was totally jealous already. I just love Lance. Like, something about him, he feels very Edgeworthy, you know? You use a walkthrough? Nothing wrong with that, especially since you played the game before. If you're blind, you shouldn't use a walkthrough, but, yeah. Sneaks up behind Protag. Nothing personal, kid. Wait, who are you saying was gonna... Are you saying somebody's gonna push her down the stairs? But who? You, Justin? Guys, Justin is the true yandere. I wonder, Justin, does that mean you're jealous and you want all the hot five to yourself? Oh, that'd be funny. My new headcanon. You think Lance is your favorite, Coco?
그 선생은 당신이 나간 뒤로 더욱 횡설수설하더군요. 덕분에 오늘도 소중한 수업 시간을 허투루 쓰게 됐습니다.
He talked more gibberish after you left. Thanks to that, we ended up wasting the whole class today again. He has to stick up his butt. Oh yeah. That stick belongs to you know who, right? The shipping. The shipping. Oh, don't get me started, y'all.
Oh, Yuri must have taught the class weird things without the sheets. I guess the class went rogue since I didn't return soon. Lance stood there in front of us, obviously looking very bothered.
You'd be a pity pick?
보아하니 테이가 도와준 것 같군요. 지금부턴 제가 들고 가겠습니다.
I see that Tay's been helping you. I'll carry everything from now on.
Since Lance got permission to help me, it might be okay for him to carry it. Of course I would, Louisa, of course. You get a weird vibe from Tay? Huh. He's a little too perfect. And knowing the writers of this game, I wouldn't be surprised if he has something else wrong with him. Because that's just how they are. Nobody's perfect in their world. Nobody's perfect in the real world. Then thanks.
그럼 제가 왜 왔다고 생각하십니까? 테이, 이리 주세요.
What do you think I'm here for? Tay, give it here.
I can kind of sense that Tay has like a little bit of a controlling side to him. He seems very like he's not as easygoing and kind as he seems, and they do call him leader or whatever, commander. I feel like maybe he has like this dominance side to him that he really wants to be in charge all the time. So like a control freak, basically. That's kind of how I see him. Tay handed the sheets to Lance.
란스,
Lance. Hmm?
유리는 수업 중인 거야?
Is Yuri teaching?
Lance nodded.
그래. 도와주러 와줘서 고맙다.
Okay. Thanks for coming to help.
Bruh, I don't know why I got this like creepy feeling right now. Just based on this whole rivalry with Tay and Yuri. Like, what if Tay does something to Yuri? Like, he's super pissed at him right now. I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. He just seems boring. That's the thing, Louisa. None of the characters they write are ever boring. That's why I know for a fact there has to be something more with him. Justin is apparently perfect. Tay looked at me after talking. He looked like he had a lot to say, but stopped.
너무 무리하지는 마.
Don't overwork yourself.
He said bye to me and Lance.
그럼 난 가볼게. 이따 집에서 보자.
Then I'll be off. See you guys at home.
Okay, thanks. As I thanked him, Tay gave me a soft smile. Ah, thank God. I felt better to see him give me his usual smile. I smiled as he disappeared and waved my hand. Lance helped me carry the sheets to the music room, and the class continued, without drama, thank goodness. 60%
이
of your
음악은
interest.
1956년도에 작곡된 음악이지만 그 당시엔 오히려 주목을 받지 못했지.
That's funny, Coco. But actually, I feel you, girl. Like if someone, like my future partner, if they can cook really well, I think I would just love them even more. Like, seriously, that's super attractive to me. I wonder if we're just being led to believe that Yuri's this huge a-hole, but really Tay is the far bigger one. I wouldn't be surprised, Louisa, honestly, because it's just they're too obvious right now, like pigeonholed in their roles, should I say? And it takes time to show the character development, to show their real selves, and that's why I'm, impatiently being patient to see what lies beneath. Men who can cook, yes. I mean, anyone who can cook, basically. Hey, if there was a sexy looking plant that could cook for me, I'd be like, yes, marry me, plant. I'll water you and I'll give you sunlight. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not that desperate. Come on now. That's funny. What's attractive to Banks? You guys know what's attractive to me. Come on now. You guys should know by now. I think I am like paper thin obvious. This was composed in 1956, but it didn't receive much attention then. I mean, if my partner had glasses, you know how it is. Glasses! Yuri continued the class seriously. Thanks to his serious attitude, the students listened carefully. Redheads with glasses who can cook and are goofs. Coco! Coco! Ah! It's too perfect! What you described! It's too perfect! Ah! I would die. I would go to heaven. Redheads with glasses. Yeah. Buenos tardes. Hello, Slayer. Welcome. Welcome. How you doing, bro? Gosh. Stupid cough. They soon stopped paying attention to me. But they'll call me a maid for some time now. I listened to the class feeling gloomy. I couldn't really focus on the lecture. Even after the class, Yuri didn't say anything much. Besides, other kids were still focusing on me. Leave the girl alone, you bullies! So I had to stop myself from asking about the hairpin. I should ask him when I get home. Ah, man. I was hoping we could see more of Bone Daddy today. Bone Daddy really, he just amuses me so much. You like song from 1911? From the year or from a group? Is it like a rock band or something? How you doing, Slayer? Ugh, this cough. Today's dinner is ramen. I do like freshly made rice, but you just need to eat hot, spicy ramen noodles on some days. I used to only eat ramen for a while when Grandpa died. I've gotten so used to Tae and Yonho's cooking that eating ramen felt so new. Year 1911, okay. You're pretty good? That's good, dude. The day needs more Bone Daddy. Does it taste good? I asked nervously. I've never cooked ramen for a lot of people before, so I was worried if I put too much water. I had ramen yesterday, I believe. You know, instant.
맛있어요, 마스터.
It's good, Master. Really? Thank God.
이거 진짜 맛있다. 매일 먹고 싶어.
Okay, Red. This is really good. I want to eat this every day. It's not healthy, dude. I'm glad. Yonho and Red emptied their bowls quickly.
아무리 맛있어도 합성 조미료 범벅인 음식을 매일 먹는 것은 사양하겠습니다.
Oh, Lance. I bet you're a vegan. It instantly triggered Binks. No, I'm just kidding. I have nothing against vegans, honestly. Do you have a new song, Louisa? I didn't know that. I haven't checked your stuff in a while. Your new stuff, I should say. And here I was just talking about Louisa's music earlier. I refuse to eat food tainted with artificial flavors regardless of how good it is.
란스 말이 맞아. 가끔은 괜찮겠지만 매일같이 먹는 건 몸에 나빠. 영양소가 불균형해지니까 말이야.
Lance is right. It's okay to eat it sometimes, but it's not good for you to eat it every day. It's not a well-balanced meal.
에이, 맛만 있으면 되지. 그런 걸 언제 다 따지고 있어?
Whatever, as long as it's good, it's fine. Can't think about all that.
하긴 당신에게는 이제 와서 영양소가 골고루 제공돼도 딱히 머리가 좋아지지는 않을 것 같으니 신경 쓰지
See,
않도록
Lance, why you always picking a fight with Red? I know y'all thirsty for each other, but tone it down, alright? Actually, I guess you won't get any smarter now just by eating healthy meals, so I will not care.
저거 욕이냐? 어? 욕 맞지?
Red, you're so cute. That's an insult, right? Right?
Starting again. The ramen's getting cold. Hurry and eat.
Stop flirting, you two. It's a song you wrote about Final Fantasy? Okay, cool.
Lance and Red stopped bickering at what I said. While everyone sat and ate together, I noticed an empty seat.
Is it Yuri?
I looked at the empty chair. Yonho noticed my gaze and talked to me.
요리는 오늘도 늦는 건가요?
I don't think eating it raw would be good. I'm not sure, but I really don't think so.
Yuri is late today again, too.
I just realized I gave him the Apollo voice. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. That voice is supposed to be reserved for my bays, for my adorable little bays. I feel conflicted. Only Shuichi and Apollo can have it. Oh well, that's alright. 15 is a good game. Expressing your disdain for it. Eating ramen raw, apparently. I don't know. He didn't say anything.
어디서 또 여자들을 괴롭히고 있겠지.
He's probably harassing girls somewhere.
여자들을 괴롭혀요?
Probably getting arrested, you know. As he should be in jail. Yonho's Apollo confirmed. No! Well, he does wear red, but, yeah, no. That would be horrible for me. No. Harassing girls. Yonho stopped eating and flinched.
그게 그 녀석 특기잖아. 그 녀석이 무슨 말만 하면 여자아이들이 깍깍거리고 몸을 베베 꼰단 말이지. 내 생각엔 무시무시한 저주나 흑마법 같은 걸 쓰는 것 같아.
That's what he does. Whenever he says something, girls start shrieking and twisting their bodies. Okay, he's describing like a freaking possession. Like an exorcist or something. Dude, come on now. It's not that bad. I think he uses a powerful curse or black magic. Dude. What I'm picturing is not at all what happens. Red, come on now. Red said seriously. Girls do act like that around Yuri. Seriously? She's acting like what he said is accurate. Like, are you kidding me? Do girls really act like that? Jesus.
But that's not black magic, Red. It's called demon possession. Besides, girls act like that around you too. Okay. Go near any of the hot five and you get possessed by demons. Alrighty then.
That is so cool to learn about Louisa's songwriting process.
나중에 들어오겠지. 늦게 들어오는 게 어제 오늘 일도 아니잖아.
He'll come in later. It's not just today that he's late. Justin being cheeky over here. Yeah, honestly, that would be horrifying if you're like surrounded by girls like freaking out and shrieking at you and twisting their bodies all creepy. Like, ugh.
그래도 확실히 요즘 들어 더 자주 늦으시는 것 같아요. 오늘 수업 시간에도 조금 피곤해 보이셨는데 일찍 들어오셔서 쉬시면 좋을 텐데요.
But he's definitely been coming home later these days. He looked a bit tired at class today. I hope he comes early to rest.
유리가 피곤해? 매일같이 쌩쌩하지 않아?
Huh? Yuri was tired? Isn't he always energetic?
그게 오늘 음악 수업이 있었는데 평소답지 않게 조금 피곤해 보이셨어요. 악보도 두고 오시고.
I know. We had music class today, and he looked really tired for some reason. He even forgot to bring the music sheets. Come to think of it, he did seem a bit weak this morning. He also looked like he had something to say. Did he leave the music sheets because he was as tired as Yonho said?
아, 악보하니까 생각이 났는데요. 그걸 마스터가 옮기지 않게 돼서 다행이에요. 엄청 무거웠잖아요.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm glad Master didn't have to carry them. They were really heavy.
I carried them half the way.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thanks.
뭘 옮겨? 무거운 거? 그걸 히로인이 할 뻔했다고?
Carry what? Heavy? The heroine almost carried it?
아, 어쩌다 보니
Oh, yeah, she almost did.
No, she did, for a while. Why are you guys acting like she didn't at all?
이대로 있어도 괜찮습니까?
Will you be fine like this?
Lance calmly asked me.
Yuri and his night job as an escort. I guess it's tiring him out,
His blue eyes sank as he looked at me.
His eyes look green to me, but okay, game.
What?
당신의 별명에 대해 말입니다.
About your nickname.
일이 커지는 게 싫다면 어느 정도 받아주는 것도 좋지만 지나치다 싶을 때는 피하는 방법도 있을 겁니다.
Sometimes it's best to stay still if you wish to keep it down, but there's a way to avoid it when it gets too tough.
오늘도 그래요. 굳이 나서서 당신이 메이드라는 걸 시인할 필요는 없었다고 생각하는데요. 굳은 일을 도맡아서 하는 건 정말 메이드가 하는 일입니다.
Like today, you do not have to admit to being a maid yourself. Volunteering to do all the dirty work is what a true maid does.
I lost words at what Lance said. I was upset about it already, but Lance pricked the exact spot.
굳은 일? 그게 무슨 말이야?
Dirty work? What do you mean?
I let out a small sigh. I didn't want to think about it.
히로인, 무슨 일이 있었던 거야?
Heroine, what happened today?
총사령관, 히로인이 곤경에 처한 것 같은데 우리가 출동하지 않아도 돼?
Commander, the heroine seems to be in trouble. Shouldn't we do something?
Tay didn't say anything and just looked at me. He then lowered his head. He started to blame himself.
다 내 잘못이야.
It's all my fault.
애초에 메이드라고 변명하지 말았어야 했는데.
I shouldn't have called you a maid in the first place.
좀 더 나은 방법이 있었을 텐데 그렇게 말해서 미안해.
That's true. It was you who said that.
There must have been a better way. I'm sorry for saying that. Oh no! If you didn't step up, something worse could have happened. I said sincerely. Tay raised his head a bit. He still seemed to feel bad. If Tay hadn't made that excuse, I really would have been in big trouble. Honestly, if I think about it, this is all Yuri's fault for making me suddenly get out of the car. How long am I going? Probably another half hour, 45 minutes, maybe.
As long as my throat holds out. But I should be done before 9.
Thanks for worrying, but I'm really fine. Honestly, it's a lie to say I feel 100% fine. But I understand why the girls are jealous. I felt better to see everyone worry for me. And since I have Soy and Shinbei to take... Ooh, Shinbei! I would love to see Shinbei. To take my side as well, I'm fine. Besides, I have more things that make me happy than little things that bother me. I now have a family with whom I can ride the limo and go to school comfortably, and I get to eat dinner with them like this when I come home. So I can handle all that. There are definitely more people who are against me now, but nothing's really uncomfortable. You guys don't have to be so sensitive about it.
네가 그렇게까지 말한다면야. 대신 무슨 일 있으면 꼭 말하기다.
Well, if you say so, but you have to tell us if something happens, okay?
Okay. I nod again, and I focused on eating. The ramen noodles got cold already. Everyone's worrying about me. The ramen is cold, but my heart is warm. Yuri seems to be sorry too, so let's just let this go. I remembered the hairpin I got from Yuri and thought. The night got late. I open the diary I write in every day. Every time I fill a page, I feel proud. Grandpa always said that a diary is a place where you store your memories. And he also said that those memories become what's truly valued in life. Oh, I'm out of ink. Do I still play Love Nikki? No, not anymore. You're just gonna call me Bunks from now on? Let's see. Where's my new pen? Ah, you could just call me B. Just the letter B is fine. That's what Smooth does. Something fell from my bag. I picked up the light object. It was the hairpin Mr. Eugene gave me from Yuri. To be more exact, it was the hairpin Mr. Eugene, or Bone Daddy, was asked to give me. Why is the game called Nameless? I have no idea. I've been waiting for that part. And the fact that it's called Nameless, the one thing you must recall, and she's just talking about her diary storing memories, maybe that has to do with it? Why did I stop playing? I just stopped having time for it. It became something I just... Every day I was like, oh shoot, I gotta squeeze in time to do this, and yeah, that's about it. I used to love the game. I played it for over 2 years maybe. But yeah, I just didn't have time. Mobile games are very time consuming because every day you have to put in the time for it, or else you miss out on, events and in-game currency and all that stuff. I did find the storyline interesting, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get back into it someday. The crystals on the pin sparkled. I ended up not asking Yuri about it, so I don't know why he gave this to me. Should I still try it? Looking at the mirror, I put the pin on my hair. The association leadership changed. It's in good hands. Oh, that's good. I just noticed that our association was very dead compared to the other one I was in. I was like, wow, barely anybody's doing anything in this one. So I was like, yeah, it's a good sign for me to go. It sparkled in my hair. Come to think of it, I didn't even say thanks. I heard a knock at the door. Huh? Who is it this late? Come in. Oh, the picture in the bottom has her with the hair clip. That looks cute. That suits her. It's pretty cute. Ah, this headset, I swear. The door opened. It probably is gonna be Yuri. Because who else would it be, right?
아직 안 자고 있었네.
Ah, you weren't sleeping.
I'll come back, Justin. It was Yuri. When did he get home? Oh, Yuri, come in.
또 일기를 쓰고 있었나 보지?
You were writing in your diary again, right? Ah, your old outfit. I almost forgot.
Yeah, I write every day, so I get nervous and can't sleep if I don't. But did you just get here?
음,
Yeah.
Yuri was late today, as always, but his hair looked wet. I don't think it's raining. Did he take a shower? Yuri touched his hair, noticing my gaze. I nagged him just as he always did to me.
Oh, yeah.
You told me to dry my hair properly, and now your hair's all wet.
밖에서 땀을 흘릴 일이 좀 있었거든. 찝찝해서 바로 씻긴 했는데 머리까지 말리고 올
Oh
때였지.
my god, Yuri, what? He had to sweat a little today? What? What?
Oh my gosh. It's confirmed. Yuri, what you doing at night, bro? How dare you? Making all that money. I had to sweat a little today. I did wash right away, but I didn't have time to dry my hair.
Yuri flipped up his hair. You had to sweat? And you took a shower outside? What?
What? Oh no. I have a feeling they're actually going with this storyline. I think he really is like a male escort, you know?
I came back to my senses at the word shower. Sweating and taking a shower. Did he go to the gym?
No, girl, no. I don't see that happening.
Or...
혹시 마이 허니 지금은 그만 상상을 하는 거야?
Dude, what do you expect, dude? Come on. Oh, is my honey imagining something sneaky right now? You are the sneaky one.
What do you mean? I was just wondering what you were doing.
그렇게 정색을 하니까 더 수상한 걸.
Why are you overreacting? I'm getting more suspicious.
Yuri slowly approached me. Ooh. He's all close. Uh-oh, uh-oh. He had that buttery smile he always has. What?
이거
This.
Yuri held out his hand. Huh?
I thought he was about to do something weird again. Something sexy.
His hand gently touched my hair.
해줬구나.
You wore it.
Oh. Yuri smiled at the sparkling hairpin in my hair.
역시 내 예상이 틀리지 않았어.
I knew it.
너한테 딱인 걸. 잘 어울린다.
This looks good on you. You know what would look better on you? Me! And then he throws himself at her. Like, bruh. You thirsty. Thirsty. He gets some exercise, alright.
Before I knew it, Yuri's face was right in front of mine. Uh-oh. This is too close. Oh, I opened my mouth, but my voice was trembling. I was a bit surprised at my own voice, but continued as if it's nothing. Thanks for the hairpin. I was surprised. I was a bit embarrassed since I never wore much accessories. My face turned red as I backed away a bit. But why did you suddenly give me this?
그때 마신 차에 대한 답례야.
It's a gift in return for that cup of tea.
Tea? Oh, I think he's talking about Secret Garden. I never expected this. I didn't think he'd give something in return. I thought he always just talked about it. Did he always care like this?
사실 내 손으로 직접 주고 싶어서 미리 사뒀는데 줄 기회가 없었어.
I bought it before to give it to you myself, but I never had the chance.
물론 마음 같아서는 이런 건 말고 데이트에 초대하고 싶은데 달링은 기회를 주지 않았지.
Of course, I wanted to take you out on a date, but my darling never gave me a chance.
Yuri sounded a bit upset. Oh, come to think of it, he asked me out, but I refused. I felt a bit sorry seeing Yuri give me something in return like this. While I was thinking, Yuri opened his mouth. He sounded a bit careful.
오늘 수업 시간에 있었던 일 말인데.
About what happened in class today. Yuri said with serious eyes. He's talking about that again. I've already discussed it so much with the other boys. I didn't want to mention it again. I don't really want to talk about that anymore. Let's talk about something else. Honestly, I'm tired of that discussion too. But first, let me save. We're on page 2 now. Let's talk about something else. I don't want to bring that up again.
혹시 화가 난 거야?
Are you mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But I am a bit tired. It's more difficult than I expected to withstand all the whispering and glares. But I didn't want to blame Yuri for all of this. I know he didn't want this to happen. Yuri silently looked at me.
잠시 바깥바람 좀 쐴까?
Should we go out and get some air?
여긴 이야기하기에 조금 갑갑하군.
It's too stuffy in here to talk. Yuri looked around the room and said, What? Go out where?
멀리 가진 않아.
Somewhere close. What should I do? Ooh! Okay. Let's go, let's go. Alright. But where are we going? We can't go far since it's late.
걱정하지 마. 아무리 나라고 해도 지금 널 데리고 멀리 도망가진 않을 테니까.
Don't worry. Even I won't kidnap you and elope to somewhere far at this hour. Ooh, you guys, I think we're making progress. Yes, finally. Yuri winked. Elope?
마음 같아서는 마이헌이랑 단둘이 도망가고 싶긴 하지만 오늘 밤은 참기로 하지.
I do want to elope with my honey, but I won't tonight. I'll behave. I feel nervous for some reason. Where's your love hotel emote? I know, right? I stood still and just stared into his face. Yuri noticed and waved his hands.
농담이야, 농담. 그렇게 째려보지 말라고. 그냥 집 앞에 나가는 것뿐이야.
God, his voice is so sexy. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I have a thing for voices, which is why I got into voice acting. But there are certain voices that just like get to me. I don't know why. They just make me like squeal internally every time I hear them. And his is one of them. I'm like, ooh, that's a good voice right there. I'm just joking. You don't have to glare at me like that. We'll just go to the front yard. All right.
자, 가자.
Now let's go. You guys should hear some of the voices in Mystic Messenger. Oh my lord! Binks goes instant, like, nosebleed. Yuri grabbed my hand. Yeah, if it's the front yard, I have nothing to worry about. Oh my gosh, that's a love hotel emote, alright. Yuri dragged me out of the house. The night wind was cold. It was pretty late, so the road was quiet. Where's your voice on the sexy scale? Wish you well on a meeting. Alright, good luck at the meeting. Have a good night, Slayer. Thanks for coming out. Where's your voice on the sexy scale? I'd say it's in the middle. I do love a good southern accent. The accent is pretty good. It's very gentlemanly, especially when you call us ma'am and all of that. It's really cute. It was pretty late, so the road was quiet. Wow, I see stars. Oh, that's pretty. Aw. Man, when's the last time I was able to see stars in the sky? It's been a long time. I said while looking at the night sky. It's hard to see stars in the city these days. But the sky was clear today, and I saw a lot twinkling away. Yuri stood by me as I exclaimed at the stars. He stood there without saying anything for a while,
but soon opened his mouth.
오늘이 한 달째야.
Today marks 1 month.
Huh? For excuse me. Huh? For what?
내가 아카데미에 출근한 지 한 달째가 되었단 뜻이야.
It's been a month since I started working in the academy.
Oh, so a little over a month since you guys came to life.
믿어져? 벌써 한 달이라니.
Can you believe it? It's already been a month.
I know. A lot of things happened in between. Surprisingly, Yuri became a teacher at the academy, bought a limousine, and bought everyone smartphones. It only seems like yesterday, but it's already been a month. Maybe time is flying by so fast because I'm having so much fun with the boys.
있지? 이쪽을 봐줄래?
Hey, can you look over here?
Huh? Yuri was holding on to an expensive-looking box. Uh-oh. I couldn't tell what was in the box he was holding with both hands. What's that?
이건 다른 사람이 내게 준 게 아니야.
Nobody gave this to me.
네가 전에 했던 말에 대해서 생각해봤어.
I thought about what you said earlier.
선물을 줄 때 그 안에 담는다는 그 사람의 마음이란 건 말이야.
Oh my god, you guys, I think this is it. I think this is the character development we've been waiting for. I mean, we kind of saw a hint of it because he was acting a little different in class today. Ooh, Yuri!
About people giving their hearts when they give gifts. About that sincerity you talk of.
Yuri held out the paper box, and he opened the lid. Inside was... You think he's gonna propose? No, it's too soon. No way. Oh. Shoes? I mean, they ain't exactly my style. With the bow and the colors. But I guess they're cute for her. Since pink seems to be her color. Heels? The pretty heels sparkled in the night sky. But why is he showing me these?
그래서 고민 끝에 너에게 내가 직접 고른 선물을 주면 어떨까 생각했지.
And after thinking about it, I thought I should give you something I chose myself.
I know, right? Are we Cinderella? First he got her the hairpin and now the shoes. What's next? The dress? I thought I should give you something I chose myself.
그 머리핀.
That hairpin and...
Yuri sat me on a bench nearby. Ooh? A CG? Ooh? And he slowly kneeled in front of me. Holy crap, we're Cinderella. He's gonna put the shoe on her. Oh, that's kind of hot. I don't know. I think that's really attractive for some reason. Even though it's not like a foot fetish thing, it's more like the fact that he's taking care of her, dressing her like that. I don't know. It's cute. Yuri, you better not be proposing. No. He lowered himself. Now Yuri was looking up towards me. Like a knight waiting to carry out a sacred ritual, Yuri looked at me seriously. And he laid out a shoe in front of me. I hope we clipped our nails. I know, right? He lifted one side of my feet.
사이즈 역시 틀리지 않았군.
I knew I got the size right.
Huh? Yuri took off the left shoe I had on. His touch was so soft I couldn't help but let him handle my foot. Okay, this is romantic as heck. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cute. Yuri softly held my foot and gently put on the heel. And it's not even her bare foot because she has stockings on. That's cute.
세상에서 단 하나뿐인 마스터.
My one and only master.
Yuri looked up at me. I've never seen his eyes look so deep. Uh-oh, all this romance. Woo! I just sat there, completely defenseless. I felt like I was being sucked into his eyes.
정식으로 요청하겠습니다.
I will make an official request.
Yuri even changed how he spoke. Yuri's face was reflected in the moonlight and glistened.
내일 저와 데이트를 해주실 수 있을까요?
Girl, you better say yes. I mean, I'm probably gonna have control over you anyway. I'm just saying, if I was watching from afar, I'd be screaming at her, say yes! Will you go out on a date with me tomorrow?
Yuri asked me out for the second time. While feeling flustered, I saw the elegant heel on my foot. It was a stylish and elegant design. But more than that, Yuri looked much more wonderful.
Anytime you hear stocking, you think of anime panty and stocking. Here, have some heels. Me, dude, I don't even wear heels. I know, right? That would be me. I'd be like, bruh, I can't walk in heels, so thanks, but no thanks.
What should I say? Stay still? Why would you stay still? He asked you a question.
Do it, girl. Go on the date. Woo! Okay, I'll save right here. But I'm definitely gonna say yes. You know I'm gonna say yes. Let's go on the date.
Yes, I'll go out with you.
기뻐서 발에 입맞춤이라도 하고 싶은걸요, 마스터.
Ooh, but y'all having an official teacher-student relationship? Oh, snap. I'm so happy I could kiss you, master. That's a little too soon, sir. You gotta wait until the second or third date. I don't know, maybe.
Yuri smiled and looked at me. I really felt like a princess right now. Can I really take these? The heels Yuri gave me fit me perfectly. Seeing the label, I thought it must be as pricey as the dolls. In other words, it wasn't something anyone could just buy. But Yuri smiled at my worried face.
물론이지. 마이허니의 리퀘스트대로 내 진심을 가득 담았어.
Of course, as my honey requested, it has all my heart in it.
His heart? I thought he didn't listen to what I said. He shined in the moonlight.
Oh no! We skipped something. What did it say?
It was late, but thanks to the moonlight, I could see his face clearly. He was beautiful as always.
Oh, Louisa doesn't want to wait until the second or third date. I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. Someone as hot as him, I wouldn't wait either. I'm kidding.
No, he looked more attractive than usual. But I felt as if his eyes were shaking a bit. I knew from his eyes that he wasn't just joking around as he always did. As he said, these shoes really had his heart in it. I've never seen Yuri be so serious. Yuri didn't approach me and just stared. He was like a knight or a prince from a fairy tale.
I'm only clicking once and it's skipping text. I don't like that.
Did Cinderella feel like this when she met her prince? My heart pounded.
I have a feeling my mouse is acting up now. I noticed the other day something was going on with that too. Ooh, Justin, you naughty.
The cold night wind somehow felt warm. Yuri took out the other pair, and he put it on my other foot.
You mean other shoe, not other pair, but okay.
자, 중심을 잃지 않게 내 어깨를 잡아.
Here, hold my shoulder so you don't lose your balance.
Okay. Oh!
I leaned a bit towards him and tried to stand up. Okay, clearly she doesn't know how to walk in heels. What a waste of a gift.
I faltered a bit, not used to high heels. I hurriedly grabbed onto his shoulders so I won't fall. Yuri smiled to see me stumble.
마이허니가 레이디가 되기에는 아직 시간이 필요한 것 같군.
I guess my honey needs more time to become a proper lady. Okay, just because I can't walk in heels doesn't mean I'm not a proper lady, okay?
I tried to stand up properly with Yuri's help. These were my first pair of heels. I'm a big girl now, apparently. It was just a new pair of shoes, but I felt completely different. Wow, so high. I feel taller.
마음에 들어?
Do you like them?
They are a bit uncomfortable, but they aren't bad. I feel like an adult.
디자인은?
Do you like the design?
They're pretty. They are pretty. Really pretty. I looked at the shoes, feeling a bit touched. Yuri grinned to see me like that.
이 정도를 가지고 어른이 되었다고 생각하면 곤란한데 앞으로 남은 것들을 어떻게 감당하려고?
You can't feel like an adult with just these. How will you handle all that's left?
All that's left? I thought Yuri was being too serious. Yuri will always be serious. Always be Yuri, not serious. What am I saying? Well, even if we are offended, you guys, I think it's just in Korean culture, they probably say women who wear heels are proper ladies, you know? It's a shame. It's a very old-fashioned way of thinking. But these shoes, aren't they really expensive? How did you get the money? I felt curious about the shoes again. I raised my head. Hey, Pharaoh! What's up, dude? Does that mean I will be a proper lady? Pharaoh has heels? Confirmed? Oh my god! Pharaoh, ooh, you gonna be dancing in those high heels, I see you, I see. You have something to tell us, Pharaoh? Have you been to RuPaul's Drag Race? Oh, then he corrects it with never be. Uh-huh, sure. That's funny. I felt curious about the shoes again. I raised my head. You'd break those heels as soon as you step into them. Bruh. Heels, man. They're like the #1 way of like breaking your freaking ankles. Did he buy it using someone else's money again? He just told you he bought it himself, dude. Or girl. How you doing, Pharaoh? I heard you coughing a little bit when I stopped by Skinny Stream. I've been coughing too myself, on and off. It's really annoying, isn't it? If that's the case, I don't really want to take them. Regardless if his heart is in it.
한 달이 되었다고 했지?
It's been a month, right?
Huh?
일한 지 한 달 되었다고 했잖아.
It's been a month since I started work.
Coughing keeps coming again. Better than before, but still very annoying. Yep. Yuri smiled as if asking me if I still don't get it. Huh? What's he talking about?
첫 월급은 마이 허니가 기뻐할 만한 걸 사주자고 생각했지.
Oh, I see.
I wanted to use my first paycheck to get my honey something she'd like.
Wait, how is this your first paycheck? You only get paid once a month instead of every 2 weeks? Aw, that sucks, dude. I know most people, we like getting it bi-weekly. Your first paycheck? You mean you used all of that money on that? Damn, man. How did you afford everything up until now? Oh, that's right. It's because you're secretly a male escort. That's gonna be an issue now that we're a couple, dude. That's something we're gonna have to work on. Yeah, you'd have to be careful, Polka Girl. I mean, heels are dangerous. He bought these with his paycheck? I was surprised. You worked hard for that money.
그러니까 선물이 의미가 있는 법이지. 넌 왠지 내가 번 돈으로 사주지 않으면 받아주지 않을 것 같았거든. 아, 참고로 그 헤어핀도 월급으로 산 거야.
Yeah, so the gift means something. I thought you wouldn't take my gift if I didn't buy it with my own money. Oh, I bought that hairpin with my money too.
Yuri, I think this is the first time. Yuri moved me for the first time, and I was touched a lot.
Sorry. Mind went in the gutter. I'm sorry.
Using his first paycheck to buy me a gift, I didn't know he thought of me this much.
그리고
And
Huh?
미안해.
I'm sorry.
I doubted my ears. Yuri apologized to me sincerely. I looked at him, a bit surprised. I thought he'd never apologize and just say it was all because of his beautiful face. But if I heard right, he's definitely apologizing to me for that limo incident. Aw, character development, yeah! It's gonna get even better, you guys. I have faith. We're probably gonna have some issues along the way because what romance doesn't have any issues, right? As I stayed silent, Yuri looked at the front door, and he immediately erased the sincere face he had when he apologized.
Oh, somebody there?
자, 그럼 신데렐라 공주님, 제가 에스코트하는 것을 허락해 주시겠습니까?
No
집까지
then,
모셔다 드리죠.
no then, Cinderella. You let me escort you. I'll take you home.
I relaxed as Yuri exaggerated again. This was more like the Yuri I know. The house is right there. As I grumbled a little bit, Yuri smiled softly. The high heels were still uncomfortable, so I carefully headed home. Oh, I thought somebody was watching. Oh well. Yuri escorted me until I took off my shoes in the house.
Huh, escort. Yeah, you're right. He's very good at that, isn't he?
Yuri told me good night with his sweet voice. I came back to my room, organized the heels, and put the hairpin on my desk. I looked at those unfamiliar objects. The hairpin Yuri bought and my first pair of heels glistened silently. Before I knew it, I had two more meaningful things. Even after burying myself in bedsheets, I couldn't stop thinking about Yuri's sincere face. And my pounding heart didn't calm down for a while, too.
Okay. Yeah, we're done with the chapter. That was a good ending to this stream. And yeah. First date with Yuri. How many dates are we gonna have in this game? I don't know.
크로비돌에서 새롭게 선보이는 뉴 페이스. 어덜트 라인의 유리를 만나보십시오. 섬세하고 성숙한 페이스가 보이시나요?
Ooh, this is a new... I'm intrigued. Don't intrigue me. I need to end the stream, you know. This is the perfect stopping point, but this looks interesting. Dag nabbit. Gotta wait until next time. Alright. Well, this should be interesting. I wish I could keep going, but I don't think my voice can handle much more. Anyways, where are you? Anything else new? Cheer up, master. No. Diary should be... This is about the hairpin and the heels. Okay. Alright. What is status again? Okay. I think those are fireworks? That's a lot. It's not even that dark outside yet. It's like, it freaks me out because I'm trying to figure out if those are gunshots or fireworks. But that's very typical during the summer in Chicago. Okay, well, that will be it for today. I wish I could keep
이 시간에
going.
먹어도 지방이 쌓일 뿐이니
God.
뼈에는 문제 없다.
Okay, calm down. God, that was loud in my ear for a second there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to see if I could stream again this week, but I doubt it. I think my only days free are Tuesday and Saturday for right now. But yeah, Pharaoh, if you're free, can we talk after this? If not, that's totally cool. Totally fine. So yeah, I'm calling an end to the stream. Thank you guys so much to come out. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good night. Bye bye.